They're off. Good beginning for Major General, so too Roger McQueen toward the inside. Stellar Tap is up close. Magnolia Midnight is there. Husband Material very wide into that first turn. The race is on early. Roger McQueen toward the inside. Magnolia Midnight in between. Stellar Tap is 3 wide. Husband Material racing up to be 4 wide. Tough to Tame is very keyed up 5th and toward the rail. Major General asked to pick it up just a bit from 6th. Strike Hard is racing 7th. Guntown 8th by 2. Then it's Red Knob 2nd to last. Bourbon Heist settles in at the back of the pack. The opening quarter goes in 23 and 4/5 seconds. Down the backstretch run they go. Magnolia Midnight with a short lead with 5 furlongs remaining. Roger McQueen is keeping pace toward the inside in 2nd. Stellar Tap is poised to the outside 3rd, just 2 lengths off the leaders. Tough to Tame is 4th and down toward the rail. Major General's racing up into 5th. Guntown with a move toward the inside, sneaking up to within 3 lengths of the lead. Husband Material's right there in the thick of it. Strike Hard farther back with Red Knobs. Bourbon Heist is the trailer. So round the far turn, Roger McQueen comes back on the inside. Magnolia Midnight is there. And here comes Stellar Tap with a 3 wide bid. American General with a 4 wide sweep. Tough to Tame switches outside for the final quarter mile. Farther back, it's Guntown. At the top of the stretch, Major General rests a short lead away from Stellar Tap, who's in tight down toward the rail and tries to fight on. Stellar Tap and Major General head to head, shoulder to shoulder. Tough to Tame 3rd and closing in. Bourbon Heist is rolling down the center of the Churchill Downs. Red Knobs is there as well. 16th to go. Major General trying to fend off an oncoming Tough to Tame. Major General digs down deep. Tough to Tame surges. Here's the wire. It's going to be close. Major General got it. Major General with a huge wide effort throughout. Nails it on the wire. Tough to Tame was 2nd. Red Knobs and Bourbon Heist.
And they're off in the American Pharoah. Joker Boys stumbled pretty badly. Corniche comes out smoothly, Rockefeller right up alongside, and Flying Drummer. The Baffert trio 1, 2, 3 into the first turn with Papa Cap 3 wide and going after them. Joker Boy is next, followed by Phineas, and Oviac Class has 6 lengths to make up. Mike Smith has heavily favored Corniche in control early. Opens up a length and a half on Rockefeller in 2nd. Then Papa Cap, Flying Drummer tucked in at the rail in 4th, about 2.5 lengths off the speed. Joker Boy is next, followed by Phineas, and another 4 to an unhurried Oviac Class. Past the 5/8 they go, chasing Corniche, cruising along by a length and a half to Rockefeller. Papa Cap in 3rd. Flying Drummer's lost just a touch of ground. He's 4 lengths off his stablemate. Then comes Joker Boy, Phineas, and still a good distance to Oviac Class. Coming to the 3/8, Corniche, 3/4 of a length. Rockefeller trying to move in from 2nd. 2 more to Papa Cap, who's been 3rd. Phineas running a good race on the outside of Flying Drummer, taking 4th. Another 2.5 back to Joker Boy and Oviac Class. Past the quarter pole and turning for home. Corniche trying to fend off Rockefeller, and he's done it. Corniche turns for home, full of run, opens up 3. Papa Cap now takes up the chase into 2nd, trying to close in on Corniche. Coming to the 16th, and it's Corniche breezing through the stretch. He's the real deal. Corniche takes him coast to coast in the American Pharoah. Wins it by 3. Papa Cap 2nd. Oviac Class, who was far behind, rallied for 3rd. Rockefeller 4th.
And they're off in the 150th running of the Champagne Stacks. Number 1 Wit was off a step slow. It is Gunite who's going out for the early lead, and Kavod is right there in 2nd. Jack Christopher is running in 3rd. And then it is My Prankster who's in between horses. On the outside is Command Performance, and it's 3 lengths back to Wit, who trails the field in 6 as they move up the Belmont backstretch. And it is Gunite the leader here by a length and a half. Jack Christopher is 2nd by a half length, with Longshot Kavod down on the inside in 3rd through a quarter in 23 and 2/5 seconds. My Prankster is racing in 4th. And then it is the Gray Maiden Command Performance running in 5th. And Wit continues to trail with a half mile to the finish now. And it is Gunite the leader here by a length. Jack Christopher in 2nd. The half went in 46 and 2/5 seconds. The front 2 have now gotten clear by a half dozen lengths of the rest of the field. Down on the inside is Cabot. And then comes My Prankster, Command Performance, Extreme outside, and Wit. There goes Jack Christopher now to take over the lead as the field comes for the top of the stretch. Gunite is back running in second. Command Performance has now moved into third. It is Jack Christopher with the lead in the stretch. 3/4 up in 1:11. Jack Christopher is putting in a big effort here in the Champagne Stakes. Command Performance is now moving into second. It is Jack Christopher in front by 4. Jack Christopher stretches out, steps up, and puts in a grade 1 effort to win the Champagne. Command Performance was second, and Wit came on for third.
And they're off at the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. There goes Great Escape from between horses. Classic Causeway fires out. Mr. Boma there down toward the inside with early speed. Don't Wait Up and Seal Beach and Stellar Tap also up close in the opening strides, but Classic Causeway moves by for the lead. Classic Causeway gets to the rail, leads it by a length. Stellar Tap goes second around the first turn. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by just a length. Don't Wait Up is fourth. Seal Beach is in fifth. Great Escape is sixth. Max Time is seventh. Rattle and Roll toward the center of the pack. Down toward the inside is eighth. Kevin's Folly is ninth. Double Thunder is 10th. King Curlin travels in 11th. Costa Terra is a wide 12th. American Sanctuary 13th and last after an opening quarter in 22.81 seconds. Classic Causeway, the leader. Classic Causeway on top by a length and a half. Stellar Tap stalking the pace from second by a length. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by 3/4 of a length. Don't Wait Up fourth on the outside of Seal Beach. Then Great Escape, who travels toward the far outside, is starting to move now. Great Escape is going to be 4 wide to the far turn, trying to move up from fifth. 46.74 seconds for the opening half mile. Classic Causeway, the leader by a length. Here's Stellar Tap now taking aim midway on the far turn as that pair works their way toward the quarter pole. Great Escape is racing along in third. Double Thunder's caught in some traffic about 6 lengths off the leaders. Rattle and Roll is moving wide off the turn. Rattle and Roll top of the short stretch to challenge Classic Causeway. Stellar Tap third. Double Thunder is fourth and still 5 lengths from the lead. Rattle and Roll into the final furlong of the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Rattle and Roll the advantage out to 3 lengths now. Double Thunder, Classic Causeway, then American Sanctuary. No catching. Rattle and Roll. Brian Hernandez Jr. to win it by 5 lengths on the line.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Corniche had a very good start from that far outside post, and he will go to the front with stablemate Barossa, and then Papa Cap on the inside. They're being followed in between horses by Pinehurst as they make their way into that first turn. Command Performance is very wide there, caught 4 wide into that turn. And then it's Giant Game, Tough to Tame, a 5-length gap back to Double Thunder, who races just to the outside of Oviatt Class, who's down toward the rail. At the back of the pack are American Sanctuary and Japan's Jasper Great. So the opening quarter mile was 23.03 seconds, and Corniche is able to make the lead from that far outside post, and he's in front by a length, with Pinehurst running along in second position. Then Command Performance in third. Papa Cap comes through an opening on the inside. Then Barossa. Giant Game has 4 lengths to make up as they continue their journey up the backstretch through a 46.15 half mile. The pace is hot. And then it's Tough to Tame, followed by Jasper Great, who's about 8 lengths off the lead. Double Thunder is next. American Sanctuary and Oviatt Class. Corniche heads for the far turn in front. He's got a 2-length lead on Command Performance. Pinehurst is in between horses. Papa Cap is down at the rail. Giant Game is sent up 4 wide midway on the far turn. After that, it's Double Thunder and Barossa. Corniche coming to the top of the stretch with the lead in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, and Giant Game is closing on the outside. Now moving up right alongside of Corniche as they come to the final furlong. Corniche with something left. Giant Game off the rail. Papa Cap trying to split those two, but it's Corniche. He's just too good. Corniche wins the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And then it was Papa Cap in second. Giant Game was third. Command Performance fourth.
Corniche does it for Bob Baffert, the 5th time that Baffert has won the Juvenile.
And there they're off. Ben Diesel with a good beginning. Classic Causeway comes out running. Howling Time is there. White Abarrio showing speed as well. Into the clubhouse turn, and Howling Time comes on through to take the lead. Goes a little bit wide into that turn, floating Ben Diesel 2 or 3 paths farther out. White Abarrio settles in to be third. Classic Causeway is going to rate today. Settles into fourth. Smile Happy comes away in fifth. Vivar reserved at the inside 6. Ready Pursuit is running in 7th. Call Me Midnight 3 or 4 wide, while 8th. Texas Red Hot right there in the thick of it at the back of the pack in 9th. Guntown buried at the rail 10th. 5 lengths back to Red Knobs to trailer. Down the back stretch they go. The opening quarter goes in 23 and 4/5 seconds, and it's Howling Time taking the field along, leading by a length. Ben Diesel's prompting on the outside second. White Abarrio with a coveted spot toward the inside, covered up while third. Classic Causeway's making progress now. Comes on to be fourth, 3 or 4 wide. Farther out is Smile Happy racing in fifth. Vivar's right there too, 6th and only 4 lengths off the lead. Call Me Midnight's launching a wide rally with a wide trip there. Guntown's under pressure. Texas Red Hot, Ready Pursuit, and Red Knobs round the far turn. Howling Time feeling the pressure now. Ben Diesel comes on 2 wide. Classic Causeway comes on 3 wide. Smile Happy comes on 4 wide. Right in behind is White Abarrio begging for racing room. Vivar's trying to catch up too with Call Me Midnight. There's 1 furlong to go. Smile Happy strikes the front at the 8th pole. Smile Happy comes away with the lead. Classic Causeway tries to go with him. Ben Diesel gives it up late. White Abarrio Howling Time, but Smile Happy has kicked it into high gear. And Smile Happy, with a powerful performance, wins by 2.5. Classic Causeway settles for second. White Abarrio was third.
And they're off in the Remsen. From Another Mother is going out for the early lead. Mo Donegal is down at the rail. Hoo, that's me. And on the outside, it is a Midnight Chrome along with Zandon. The 2-year-old colts go into the clubhouse turn. From Another Mother is challenged here by Midnight Chrome. From Another Mother holding on to the lead by 3/4 of a length. Midnight Chrome runs in second. Zandon on the outside runs in third. Mo Donegal is down at the rail next in fourth. Hoo, that's me next in fifth. Mr. Jefferson is 6th. It's 3 lengths to Judge Davis and 3 more to Eloquist, who trails the field in 8th in the opening quarter mile, 25 seconds. From Another Mother leads here by a 1/2 length. Midnight Chrome in second. Zandon is next in third with Mo Donegal down at the rail. Then it is Mr. Jefferson and Hoo, that's me, as they race midway up the backstretch. From Another Mother, 3/4 of a length. 1/2 mile posted in 51 and 2. From Another Mother is the leader. Midnight Chrome is next in second. Mo Donegal and Zandon, the 2 favorites, are right together, 3rd and 4th. Then Mr. Jefferson and Hoo, that's me. Farther back, Judge Davis, and the trailer is Eloquist as the field goes around the far turn. From Another Mother narrowly, Midnight Chrome now moves right alongside. It is Midnight Chrome on the outside. From Another Mother down at the rail. Now Zandon begins to pick it up. Far outside, it's Mr. Jefferson. Mo Donegal is in behind horses. Then Hoo, that's me, and Judge Davis. The field is at the top of the stretch. Here's Mr. Jefferson. Here's Zandon. On the extreme outside is Mo Donegal, who's coming on now. Here is Mo Donegal to take the lead from Zandon inside the 8th pole. Zandon battles on. Mo Donegal on the outside. It's Mo Donegal and Zandon. They are heads apart as they come on for the finish, and it's going to be tight here in the Remsen. And it's a photo finish. Mo Donegal and Zandon, they were noses apart on the wire.
Racing. Barossa begins sweetly. Messier comes away cleanly. They've all begun okay. Durante, an Olympic legend, showing good dash from the inside. Gutierrez drags slow down Andy back across heels and guides that horse toward the rail. He's getting up on the inside of Barossa. They're now a joint 4th. Out of the stretch, 7/8 to go. And Olympic legend hugging the rail leads from Durante by 1/2 a length. Another 1/2 length to Messier, 3 wide. And a length and a half, Barossa covering slow down Andy. And they do all slow down, 3/4 of a mile to run. The pace slackening noticeably into the back stretch, and Messier goes up 3 wide and shares the lead with Olympic legend, and Durante is a 1/2 length back between them. Pratt staying very wide on the track aboard Messier as they approach the right-hand dogleg. Barossa in the blue and gold is 2.5 lengths off the lead, and Slow Down Andy is towards his inside. They reach the half-mile pole covered by just over 3 lengths. Olympic Legend in front, narrowly from Durante and Messier with 1.5 lengths. Barossa, Slow Down Andy, circling past the 3/8 pole into the far turn, and Durante and Messier have gone on with it together. Slow Down Andy staking his claim 3 wide, Barossa being stoked up 4 wide, and Olympic Legend has given way. 4 abreast as they swing for home. It's Messier, Slow Down Andy, Barossa dropping off. So is Durante on the inside, and Slow Down Andy's gone to a narrow lead. Messier is skating on thin ice. They're getting very tight. They brushed there. Messier's fighting back on the inside, regaining a narrow lead from Slow Down Andy. The lead seesawing, a 16th to go. Slow Down Andy has his neck in front again. Slow Down Andy's pulling away. Slow Down Andy has won the Losal Futurity over Messier, 6 lengths clear of Barossa and Durante.
The Springboard Mile. Rough beginning for Bye Bye Bobby, but he comes from behind in his first race anyway. We'll see if he repeats it here tonight. Classic Moment away sharply. Concept right there. Rowdy Rascal third into the first turn. To the outside, Osborne fourth. Now moving up into a pocket inside. That is Make It Big. Bye Bye Bobby begins to move, splitting rivals, and takes over third as they head towards the backstretch. Reveneer very close as well. All 7 within 5 lengths of each other as they reach the backstretch, 6 furlongs to go, and Bye Bye Bobby puts a nose on the lead outside of Classic Moment after an opening quarter mile in 24.77 seconds. On the backstretch, it's Bye Bye Bobby there by a half length. Classic Moment is second. Concept tracks along third, just a length back. Osborne is fourth. Make It Big is fifth, 3 off of it. A gap of 2 more then to Rowdy Rascal and Reveneer the trailer. Half mile to go now, and Bye Bye Bobby shows the way with Concept right there. Concept inside, Classic Moment backing up, Osborne in third, and now Make It Big swings out for run fourth and gaining as they go to the turn. It's Bye Bye Bobby nose to nose with Concept. Make It Big to the outside, sweeping up along with Osborne. These 4 pulling clear now. Rowdy Rascal's in fifth, 4 lengths back. It's Bye Bye Bobby checks out. Approaching the quarter pole, inside to Concept, Osborne, outside Make It Big, and coming on is Rowdy Rascal, the Oklahoma bred, fourth and gaining. Quarter mile to go in the Springboard Mile, top of the stretch, race on. Osborne has a nose up front. It's Osborne and Make It Big now, putting Concept away to the inside. Furlong to go, Make It Big and Osborne. They'll duke it out. It's Make It Big outside, Osborne to the inside, nose to nose, every step a battle of the final furlong, and Make It Big reaches down for more. Make It Big will stand defeated to win the Springboard by a half length over hard-fighting Osborne. Concept was third, Classic Moment fourth.
And they're off in the first running of the Gunrunner Stakes. And there's Surfer Dude, who strikes out for Raylu Gutierrez. Epicenter and the maroon silks with the white cap right there at the leader's heels as Surfer Dude leads Epicenter into the clubhouse turn. Wait a minute, Hayes, and Rocket Dog needs to settle. Rocket Dog ranked toward the inside, tossing his head about there for Florent Giroux. Wait a minute, Hayes now in fourth as these 2-year-olds go to the back of the track. Then it's Kevin's Folly in fifth. Tejano Twist over toward the rail running in sixth. And in long odds, Rich Strike has dropped back to last. The opening quarter in 24.41 seconds at the 5.5. And it's the inside Surfer Dude and Epicenter. Makes a move now for Brian Hernandez Jr. Epicenter confronts Surfer Dude. And these two together heading toward the half-mile pole with Rocket Dog lying in third. Wait a minute, Hayes is fourth. Tejano Twist saving ground has those white blinkers. Outside that is Kevin's Folly as they go toward the far turn. The trailer remains Rich Strike. Half mile up in 47.76 seconds. They round the far turn. The Dude's back in front. Surfer Dude narrowly from Epicenter. And these two come toward the top of the stretch, neck and neck. Epicenter and Surfer Dude as they take this tussle toward the quarter pole with Tejano Twist looking to draw in now for Joe Rocco Jr. It's Epicenter and Surfer Dude as they straighten for home. 3/4, 1 minute 12.57 seconds, and Epicenter has the advantage now over Surfer Dude as Tejano Twist comes charging on the outside into this final Fairgrounds furlong. Kevin's Folly's fourth as they come past the 16th with Brian Hernandez Jr. It's Epicenter, and Epicenter will be a good-looking winner of the Gunrunner Stakes. Epicenter wins by 6. Tejano Twist was second, Surfer Dude stayed on to run third, and Kevin's Folly finished fourth.
They're off. Good start. All in sync. Ben Diesel in the center, and Homebrew shows speed. Vivar and Ruggs are on the move as well. All in sync will set the pace at the rail, but Ruggs is between horses and Ben Diesel is only in the 2.5 path early. Homebrew is shuffled back. He is passed in the center by Kavad, who takes over in 4th. Then comes Dash Attack at the rail to the outside and Cool Papa G. Another 2 lengths further back to Bureau, and towards the back of the pack is Kairama as they turn up the backstretch in the 15th. Smarty Jones. Ben Diesel has the lead from Ruggs, and these two go right along and go quickly. Ruggs is inside, Ben Diesel is outside. They are 3 lengths clear of Kavad. All in Sync is 4th at the rail and 2.5 lengths in front of Homebrew, who's at the rail. Homebrew right now is 5th with about 5 lengths to make up. Then comes Barber Road. Dash Attack has 6 to close. 2.5 to Kairama. Then comes a 1.5 back to Bureau, and they round the far turn in the Smarty Jones, and Ben Diesel has the lead. Kavad is about to race up 3 wide, and here comes Kavad to try for the lead. Ruggs is still right there at the rail. All in Sync is moving up, and we have a new leader at the top of the stretch. It is Kavad, and he leads by a length. Ben Diesel is 2nd. All in Sync is 3rd. Barber Road to the outside in Vivar. Many chances. Final furlong. Kavad has the lead. Here comes Dash Attack in the center of the racetrack. And Dash Attack is going to roll by. And now he's 3 in front of Kavad and Barber Road. Dash Attack to win the Smarty Jones. Dash Attack beat Barber Road. Close for 3rd. Maybe Kavad.
And they're off in the 152nd running of the Jerome. From the inside, Cook Creek. There goes Hagler from the extreme outside. It is Hagler and then Cook Creek as the field races up the chute and heads for the backstretch. It is Hagler in front with Cook Creek, and then 02035, followed by Cavoisier along with Rumble Strip Ron. At the back are Mr. Jefferson, Smarten Up, and Unbridled Bomber. It is Hagler who has the lead. Cavoisier's on the outside in 2nd. Cook Creek just off them in 3rd. The quarter in the slop in 22 and 4/5 seconds. So it is Hagler and Cavoisier, and the 2 of them are right together. They've got 3 lengths on Cook Creek, who runs in 3rd. 02035 is advancing on the outside in 4th. And farther back it is Mr. Jefferson, Unbridled Bomber. The half went in 45 and 3/5 seconds. It is Hagler with the lead over Cavoisier. They remain 1-2. Cook Creek is being asked for more in 3rd. Unbridled Bomber is gaining ground down at the rail in 4th. Then 02035. And now the field is coming into the stretch. And it is Hagler and Cook Creek on the outside. Unbridled Bomber is down at the rail. Cavoisier is there. Here's Cavoisier now to take the lead. Cook Creek on the outside in 2nd. It is Cavoisier with the lead as they come down for the finish. On the outside, Smarten Up. Cavoisier in the fog and over the slop to win the Jerome. Cavoisier over Smarten Up, and then Cook Creek in 3rd. The time was 1:38 and 4.
They're off in the Sham Stakes. Newgrange and Rockefeller break together as 1. Newgrange a little quicker now. Rockefeller 2nd. Degree of Risk moves up on the outside. They're followed by McKinnon and Oviac Class. It's a compact field moving at a leisurely tempo. Newgrange has it by a half length. Rockefeller followed by Degree of Risk. McKinnon under a hold at the rail. Oviac Class right next to him. 3 lengths covers them. Onto the backstretch they go. John Velasquez has slowed things right down with Newgrange. Has it 3 parts of a length to Rockefeller 2nd. Degree of Risk in the clear while 3rd. McKinnon still eager in 4th. And Oviac Class 3.5 off front running Newgrange, who cruises down the backstretch. In front by about a half length now to Rockefeller in Degree of Risk. McKinnon has ridden the rail throughout. 2 lengths off the pacemaker. And then Oviac Class. No change in the running order. They head to the 3/8 pole, and Newgrange lets it out a notch, strides away a 1.5 lengths over Rockefeller, who's called on now. McKinnon takes 3rd. Degree of Risk is 4th. Oviac Class is pushed along. Newgrange doing it very nicely with a 1/4 mile to go. Still has it a 1.5 lengths to Rockefeller. McKinnon swings out for the drive. They're at the top of the stretch, and Newgrain still loaded at the 8th pole. Builds up a 2.5 length lead. Rockefeller can't keep up with his stablemate. They're followed by McKinnon and Oviatt Class. A big step forward in start 2 for Newgrange, who makes every pole a winning one in the Sham Stakes. Wins it by 3.5. Photo for second. Rockefeller, Oviatt Class, then McKinnon.